Good evening from sunny England and also the centre. So today I'm just going to do a showcase of one of my builds. There's a few things I need to state. Now, if you don't want to hear about mods, where I've got the ideas from, if there's going to be a tutorial and any other information, and you just want to see the showcase of the build, then skip to the time mark described in the description. So if you want to hear about all of that, then continue watching. I'll keep it as quick as possible. If we go somewhere quiet, there's a waterfall there, that's not quiet. We go over here just to talk about mods a little bit. So I get asked a lot of the time what mods I use, and also do they work on official. Now the answer to the official bit, I don't know. But I can tell you what mods I use. The very first one I would suggest you download is Admin Panel, because it is a great admin tool to spawn in, do stuff for players on your server, give stuff to them, kick them, ban them, spawn in items, dinosaurs, and it separates each individual mod so you can go in and look at what mod has what structures. I'm on console, so if I hold down square, it brings up the admin menu with a few shortcuts such as ghost mode, ARK mode, the admin panel, sending messages, and creative mode. So if we go into admin panel, and this is what I mean, item spawn, they are all the mods used, and you can go in them and it literally just separates everything for you. So rather than me go through what each mod does, you can download it, download the mods, which I will show in a second, and it'd just be easier if you took a look yourself. So please take a screenshot of this bit here. There's your mod names and the ID number. Hopefully you've taken a screenshot, because now we're coming out. So other bits of information. This is unfinished. Do you mind? It is unfinished. There are 3 things unfinished. A room that I wanted a car in, but I can't spawn the car. Yes, there is a car. The big room, or the biggest room, and decided what to do with it yet. And the outside. The outside I'm experimenting with different structures. So until I decide what one I want, it's unfinished. Next bit of information, tutorials. Do I do them? No. Reason being is I make them up as I go along. So you could watch me make it up, but the A-frame itself took me 2 days. And I'm not going to do a video of me doing an A-frame for 2 days while I try and figure shit out. It's the same for the inside of the house. Now the outside took 2 days. Imagine how long it takes me to do the inside. And the last 2 bits of information is I've had a few messages, would I build this on someone's server for them, and how much would it cost? I cannot answer that question because I've never charged anyone. I've never built for anyone. I wouldn't have a clue where to start, and I don't know how I would feel about accepting money for it. So it's kind of a strange subject to talk about. And then the last one is the build isn't 100% officially my own when it comes to the A-frame. Okay, the inside and the decor, yes. There's some elements I took from other builds, but I've arranged it and done the decor all by myself. But the A-frame is like, I'd say about 40% the same as someone else's build, which I recommend watching. Okay, his name is Timmy Carbine, and type in Modern House Showcase, and it is a showcase, not a tutorial, which is why mine's not an identical copy, but I can't lie and say I did this design fully by myself. And now we're going to take a look at the build. As you can see what I mean by the outside. There's my experimentation. I haven't decided what looks better yet. And this is the build. So the big room is there, that's unfinished. That's where the garage was going to be, and that's unfinished. And the outside unfinished. So there's your 3 rooms not finished. Take a quick spin round. Quick look on top. Let's take a look inside. So what else did I take from inspiration? The staircase structure. Is it identical? No. However, this is very similar to how Timmy Carbine done his, and I loved it, so I took it. Other thing is indoor gardens. Did I copy his completely? No. But I took inspiration from how he did it, and then made my own. So this is your front foyer. It has 2 rooms that go below the surface, and the entrance to your garage. So let's take a look at those 2 rooms first. We have a underground game room, complete with all the little tables and some PCs that are, funny enough, they're playing ARK. And these are all different props. So that one, that might be Tokyo Drift, if I'm correct. This is the only actual one you can play. It's from the Western mod, but for some reason it's in one of my other mods, and I'm not too sure why. The second door is that stair set there, and that leads to the indoor pool, which you could say is technically unfinished, I guess. So I lied, there's another room. And all I've done with this so far is stuck a jacuzzi up there. And I thought it was quite a cool idea to make it see-through so you can see everything underneath. We're not going to go up there, we're going to go up here. And then we're going to go through to the chibi display room with an indoor garden, as seen in pictures. There's your indoor garden. You can already see the next level up, which is, I might change, I'm not too sure yet. And all it is just a scattering of plants, using the mod for the grass and the water effect, a mod for the rock, and then just filling it up with what I thought looked cool. And wrapped around the outside of the room is all of the chippies that you get in the game, and that goes all the way to the end. And I don't tend to build stuff in front of windows if I can, unless they are little cozy seating areas. Because why would you want to obstruct that view? You've got a little office area. Here we go through to the next room. So to the left is this living room, to the right is the dining room, and straight ahead is the kitchen. That's all there is with that. So, not perfectly lined up, as you can see. It's still quite good addition. We go through to the dining room. And the living room or TV room, if you want to call it that. Which leads to the unfinished room. So we go back through this way, then we go upstairs. To another display room, which has all of the statues that are in the mod, and all of the heads and trophies within the game. Then we have a little fight scene between two dinos, and I turned it into a little gecko playroom, except they don't play. They literally just sit there, and I don't know what it is about dinosaurs inside on upper levels, but they don't tend to move around. I don't know if it would make it. And just as I say that, one of them moves. Awesome. Maybe I'm just impatient. So there's that room. Now what I'm definitely not good at is bathrooms. So I'm going to have to refigure this one out because it just looks shocking. Probably one of the worst rooms I've ever done. But just for your viewing pleasure, there's the bathroom. And one of the rooms I'm most happy with is the bedroom. Now I do always do a brick wall, but I try to spice up the wall a bit. And also try to make the bed look a little different. A little bird's eye view. It's probably one of my favourite rooms. And probably one of the coolest fireplaces there is. Which you don't need fuel for. And then that leads to this area, which has a little seating bit. Your outside balcony, just to stare out. I ran out of ideas, so I just did that. I just thought it looked cool. And a bar. Your outside balcony with a little seating area. And a swimming pool. And that is the build as it stands. So I hope you enjoyed that. And maybe when I do finally complete it and figure out the issues, I'll just do some pictures rather than a video. Have a great day everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the video.